There's a coastal town in Saga Prefecture connected to Fukuoka's subway network by a direct train, no transfers, about 70 minutes end to end. That makes it, by one real measure, Japan's most distant suburb still reachable on a single uninterrupted ride into a major city. Its name is Karatsu, and right now it barely registers on any foreign buyer's radar. 70 minutes sounds long until you compare it to what commuters elsewhere accept every day. It's a livable, if unhurried, commute distance, done without switching trains, without a car, and without the Fukuoka price tag. Coastal and in-town properties in Karatsu run roughly 2 to 8 million yen, and out on the surrounding Saga plain, rural Akiya start as low as 300,000 yen. That is the price gap this channel keeps returning to, proximity to a real city, at a fraction of what that proximity usually costs. Karatsu isn't just cheap and nearby. It has its own castle, its own working fishing port, and its own centuries-old pottery tradition, Karatsu-yaki, distinct from the more famous Arita porcelain produced elsewhere in Saga. It's the kind of town that still feels like Kyushu did a couple of decades ago, unhurried, coastal, working, not yet reshaped around tourism or a commuter identity. Every November, Karatsu hosts the Kunchi festival, one of Kyushu's largest coastal celebrations. 14 enormous decorated floats, including a giant Red Sea bream and a golden lion, are hauled through town by hundreds of residents over several days. It's a genuinely major regional event, and it happens in a town most people outside Kyushu, let alone outside Japan, have simply never had a reason to look up. Calling Karatsu a Fukuoka suburb is technically accurate and still misleading, because it implies the town exists to serve the city next door. It doesn't. Karatsu has its own working port, its own castle, its own 500-year pottery lineage, and a local economy that isn't built around commuters. The Fukuoka connection is a genuine convenience, not the town's reason for existing, which is exactly why it hasn't been priced like a suburb yet. Places built primarily to serve a nearby city tend to get expensive quickly. Places that merely happen to be near one, and have their own identity besides, tend to stay affordable much longer. None of this stays a secret forever. Towns with a real train connection to a major city, real cultural identity, and Akiya prices this low tend not to stay quiet once word gets out, and Karatsu already has all three. Right now it's still a town where 70 minutes and a few million yen buys you into a working coastal community with its own festival and its own 500-year pottery tradition. That combination is exactly what this channel looks for, and exactly what tends to stop being cheap once enough people notice it. If this made Japan's empty house market a little clearer, subscribe to Akiya Handbook, the channel that explains how Japan's cheap houses actually work, honestly, and without selling you anything. There is also a free guide waiting in the description, the Akiya Buyer's Starter Guide, How to Buy a Cheap House in Japan Without Getting Burned. 11 chapters on the truth about so-called free houses, the hidden costs, and who should not buy. No hype, and completely free. The link is below. Thanks for watching.